Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Healthy Doctor, and for over 6 decades, I've dedicated my life to helping people navigate the complexities of health, particularly as we gracefully move into our senior years. Today, I want to talk about something that affects a significant number of men over 60, a concern that often leads to frustrating, sometimes embarrassing, and always disruptive symptoms: prostate health. If you're a man over 60, and especially if you're taking daily medications, there's a hidden danger you might not be aware of. A silent contributor that can lead to prostate enlargement and a host of uncomfortable urinary issues. We're talking about common pills, medications that millions of us take, often without ever questioning their potential long-term effects. As a prostate specialist, I've had a front row seat to how these everyday medications can subtly, yet significantly, contribute to the very issues men dread. The most disheartening part: most men never realize the connection until the symptoms have become a persistent, unwelcome part of their lives. You might find yourself dealing with more frequent urination, a hesitant start or stop to your urine stream, or those dreaded nighttime awakenings, forcing you out of bed multiple times. But what if I told you that these troublesome symptoms could actually be triggered or even worsened by a medication you trust? Today, we're counting down 7 common pills that are frequently overlooked culprits in making your prostate bigger and your urinary symptoms worse. And at the top of this list, number 1, is perhaps the most dangerous and the one men are most completely unaware of. But this isn't just about highlighting problems. I'll also be guiding you on how to protect yourself with smarter choices, including natural solutions that are genuinely backed by science. Plus, as a special resource for you, we've compiled a helpful prostate-friendly diet plan within our free Senior Health Tracker app. It's a valuable tool for taking control. If you're serious about safeguarding your prostate health and you're tired of those disruptive nighttime bathroom trips, then please stay with me until the very end of this crucial discussion. Let's begin this important countdown to help you protect your prostate and ultimately live with less discomfort and far more peace. You might not expect it, but those little allergy pills that many seniors rely on can surprisingly cause big problems for your prostate. Antihistamines, particularly the first-generation ones like diphenhydramine Phe, that common ingredient found in many over-the-counter sleep aids and cold medicines. Phe can interfere with a natural chemical in your body called acetylcholine. This vital chemical plays a significant role in helping your bladder and your prostate muscles function smoothly and efficiently. When its action is blocked by these antihistamines, it can make it harder for your bladder to fully empty itself. This incomplete emptying then adds unwelcome pressure onto an already sensitive prostate. Over extended periods, this ceaseless pressure can contribute to swelling, irritation, and even a noticeable increase in prostate size. Seniors, in particular, are quite vulnerable to these effects. Why? Because the prostate is already naturally predisposed to enlarge with age, and bladder control typically weakens as we get older. So, if you find yourself regularly using antihistamines for sleep, allergies, or those pesky cold symptoms, it really is time to reconsider. I strongly encourage you to talk to your doctor about safer alternatives that won't negatively interfere with your urinary flow. Additionally, make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day, and always scrutinize labels for any mention of PM or nighttime relief without first checking the ingredients. You might get temporary relief from a sneeze or a cough, but the long-term impact on your prostate might just not be worth that fleeting comfort. It's often a simple switch that could make a profound difference in how well you sleep, how easily you urinate, and how you feel overall. Now, let's turn our attention to decongestants. These are the pills we reach for to shrink swollen nasal passages, helping us breathe a little easier, especially when we're battling a cold or sinus congestion. Sounds incredibly helpful, doesn't it? But here's the catch. and it's an important one for men's prostate health. These medications also have a tendency to tighten muscles in other areas of your body. And critically, this includes the muscles around your bladder and prostate. That muscle tightening might seem minor at first glance, but over time, it can make it more difficult to initiate urination, and more importantly, to fully empty your bladder. This in turn increases the pressure on your prostate gland, which can consequently cause it to swell even further. Decongestants are a common component in many over-the-counter cold and allergy medicines, especially those containing pseudoephedrine, often marketed as fast relief. But for seniors, and particularly for men who are already contending with an enlarged prostate, these readily available pills can quietly, insidiously make their condition significantly worse. You might start noticing a weaker urine stream, an increased sense of urgency, or perhaps waking up more frequently at night. That's not a coincidence. It's likely the direct effect of these decongestants. The good news is, you don't have to simply suffer through colds or congestion without any options. Always ask your doctor or pharmacist for remedies that are considered prostate safe. And as a friendly reminder, we've uploaded a complete prostate supportive diet plan onto our free Senior Health Tracker app. It's designed specifically for older men who are navigating prostate symptoms. Download it today using the link in the description and comments box. It's simple, it's free, and it could genuinely support better urinary health naturally. Don't overlook this easy, accessible support tool. Antidepressants and other medications aimed at supporting mental health can be absolute lifesavers for emotional well-being. And that's incredibly important. However, some of them can also quietly and perhaps unexpectedly affect your prostate as well. Certain older antidepressants, particularly the tricyclic antidepressants, have a known effect on the bladder's ability to contract properly. This means that more urine might remain in the bladder after each trip to the bathroom. Over time, this retained urine and the resulting buildup of pressure can irritate the prostate or even contribute to its enlargement. Even newer generation antidepressants, depending on your specific dosage and your individual health profile, might exhibit similar effects for some men. The underlying problem is that prostate symptoms often creep up very slow. Most seniors don't instinctively connect their mental health medication with the physical changes they might be experiencing in their lower urinary tract. If you've noticed an increase in how often you need to urinate, more nighttime awakenings, or difficulty starting your urinary stream, it could very well be related to your medication. This absolutely does not mean you should stop taking your medication without professional guidance. Mental health is just as critical as physical health. But it does mean you should have an open and honest conversation with your doctor about potentially safer options or adjusting your current dosage. In many instances, switching to a different class of antidepressant can significantly reduce these urinary side effects without It's essential to always balance your mental health needs with your physical prostate health. Carefully. Stay informed, and please never feel ashamed or hesitant to bring up these concerns with your healthcare provider. They are far more common than most men realize, and your doctor is there to help you find the best overall balance. Next, we have diuretics, often referred to as water pills, which are commonly prescribed to manage high blood pressure or various heart conditions. Their mechanism of action is to help your body eliminate excess salt and water. But here's the particular challenge for men who are already dealing with prostate issues. These medications inherently make you urinate more frequently. For a man whose prostate is already enlarged, this increased frequency translates into more strain on the entire urinary system, particularly during the night. Waking up 2, 3, or even 4 times to urinate not only disrupts your sleep patterns, but can also weaken your bladder muscles over time and leave you feeling perpetually exhausted and drained. Over the long term, this constant irritation and pressure can unfortunately cause the prostate gland to swell even further. And here's what's perhaps most disheartening. Many men simply accept these increased nighttime bathroom trips as a normal part of aging, failing to realize that their medication might be a significant contributing factor. If you've noticed a distinct increase in your nighttime voiding frequency, especially shortly after starting a new blood pressure medication, it is imperative that you talk to your doctor. There may very well be alternative medications available that have fewer detrimental side effects on your urinary system. Please, never stop taking your prescribed medications without consulting your doctor first. But do be proactive about discussing your comfort and your sleep quality. Your doctor can help you find a way to manage your blood pressure effectively without exacerbating your prostate condition. And if you're struggling with frequent urination at night, please know you are certainly not alone. This is a far more common issue than most seniors realize, and importantly, it is often very manageable. As men age, testosterone levels naturally tend to decline, and it's quite common for many men to turn to hormone boosters or supplements in an effort to regain that sense of energy and vitality. But here's a crucial truth that you might not find on the label of those supplements. Boosting your testosterone levels, especially without proper medical supervision, can actually accelerate prostate growth. That's right. Introducing more testosterone into your body, particularly without the guidance of a urologist, can lead to your prostate enlarging, and in some cases even increase the risk of prostate-related issues manifesting more aggressively. For men who are already experiencing symptoms like frequent urination or a feeling of incomplete bladder emptying, testosterone boosters can potentially make these problems significantly worse. It truly doesn't matter whether the source of the testosterone is a prescription gel, an over-the-counter capsule, or a supplement marketed for fitness enthusiasts. They all have the potential to overstimulate prostate cells. Before you even consider any type of testosterone therapy or supplementation, it is absolutely essential that you consult with a urologist. You need to have your prostate health thoroughly assessed first. If you are looking for a more natural and research-backed approach to support your prostate health, I highly recommend you explore a supplement called Prostate. It is a powerful plant-based supplement that many men have begun incorporating into their daily routines, and you can find a link to learn more about it in the description and the top comment box. Read about it, do your own research, and decide for yourself. But please, don't take unnecessary risks with your prostate health just in the pursuit of more energy. There are demonstrably safer ways to stay strong, vital, and healthy without inadvertently putting your prostate at risk in the process. We all find ourselves relying on painkillers from time to time, especially as our joints and muscles become more prone to aches and pains with age. However, using non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or NSAIDs, like ibuprofen or naproxen, too frequently can have a silent detrimental effect on your prostate. While these medications are effective at reducing inflammation throughout the body, they can also, over time, reduce blood flow to crucial areas like the prostate and the kidneys. This reduction in blood flow can negatively affect how your urinary tract functions. You might start to notice decreased control over your urination, increased urgency, or difficulty initiating and stopping your urine stream. Furthermore, painkillers can place a strain on your liver and kidneys, organs that are intricately connected to your body's hormonal balance. When these systems are thrown off balance, the prostate can become more inflamed and irritated. Seniors often fall into the trap of taking these pills daily for chronic arthritis or persistent aches, failing to recognize the potential harm they might be causing to their lower body organs. Always use painkillers judiciously, in moderation, and ideally only under medical guidance. Look into alternative pain relief methods such as turmeric, gentle stretching exercises, or the application of heating pads. Managing pain is certainly important, but it should never come at the expense of your prostate health. A swollen prostate isn't just uncomfortable, it can lead to more serious complications over time. Be smart, be safe, and always consider the full picture when it comes to your daily medications and your long-term wellness. Here is the one that most seniors frankly never suspect. Certain blood pressure medications known as alpha blockers can, in fact, cause your prostate to grow larger over time. And yes, this surprises many men. Alpha blockers, such as doxazosin and terazosin, are commonly prescribed for managing high blood pressure. But they also have the effect of relaxing the muscles located around your bladder and prostate. While that might sound helpful on the surface, here's the significant twist. These medications can actually provoke your prostate tissue to expand slowly. You might experience some relief in your urinary symptoms in the short term, but it is the long-term use that can paradoxically worsen these very symptoms. It's a trade-off that most men are completely unaware they are making. What's even more confusing is that some alpha blockers are also prescribed specifically for prostate issues, sometimes under different brand names. This means men can unknowingly end up doubling the impact on their prostate. If you've noticed a growing sense of urgency to urinate, a slower urine stream, or a heavy sensation in your lower abdomen, this could very well be the reason why. Always review your current medications with your doctor if you have any concerns whatsoever about your prostate. This is not about inciting panic, but about empowering yourself with knowledge for prevention. Managing high blood pressure is absolutely vital for your overall health, but it shouldn't come at the direct expense of your prostate health. Ask your doctor if a different class of medication might be a better fit for you, one that doesn't carry these prostate-related risks. Your prostate deserves the same level of careful attention and management as your heart, your brain, or your joint health. Please, do not ignore the signs your body is giving you. You truly have the power to regain control. Act now. Your prostate often doesn't receive enough attention or care until it begins causing noticeable problems. But the truth is, many of these potential issues can be avoided, or at least significantly reduced, simply by staying informed about the pills you take every single day. Medications that are intended to help one part of your body can unfortunately quietly harm another, especially after the age of 60. That is precisely why it is so critically important to ask questions, to regularly review your prescriptions with your doctor, and to genuinely understand how they might be affecting your prostate health. If you found this video helpful and informative, please do a great service to someone you care about by sharing it with them. They might be silently suffering from these very issues. And don't forget to check out Prostadine if you are actively seeking natural support for your prostate health. It's linked in the description and in the pinned comment. And before you go, please make sure to download the free Senior Health Tracker app. We've added a comprehensive prostate-friendly diet guide within it, and the entire app is built to empower you to take charge of your health on a daily basis. Remember, it is truly never too late to prioritize and improve your wellness. Stay proactive, stay informed, and most importantly, take excellent care of yourselves. You absolutely deserve a healthy, peaceful future, free from constant bathroom breaks and uncomfortable disruptions.